up, guys? Big Stu, aka Project Excalibur, here with the new 2019 Ford Ranger. Huge thanks to Kendall Ford of Anchorage for letting us come out here. You know, first glance, it doesn't look aggressive at all. I thought it would be a lot more aggressive looking, and I saw the ones built at SEMA. This one's not built without the aftermarket parts. I mean, it has a lot of potential, but honestly, with the front look and everything, it looks kind of subtle, like a really non-aggressive look, I guess you could say. I do like how it's stamped with the Ranger in the front, in case you forget what you're driving. A lot of the new Fords have that, though, I noticed, with the Explorer look and everything. This is an XLT sport package, but they're asking $40 for it, which isn't too bad, but it's a lot for a mid-sized truck. I mean, for this size and what you get, I mean, my Ram was 60 and with incentive it was 50, which is about 10K more, and you get a lot more than this. But I know this has a couple more options too. Sync 3 engine block heater, and this has the spray-in bed liner, which I hope it does for $40,000. But the FX4 has the skid plates on the bottom, but this is the Sport, so it has a little bit of more of the blacked out features, and also the blind spot radar, similar to how the EcoBoost had. I mean, my F-150 had it. And then you have on the back the Ranger stamp, in case you forget what you're driving as well. And then it has all the safety features, bumper sensors in the front and the back. I'm curious if this, oh okay, so it does open. And the same kind of gas tank as the F-150, well, gas cap style. Alright, let's get in it, see how it drives. Cool. So inside the 2019 Ford Ranger, I'm not gonna drive anywhere just yet. This is the key version. The Lariats have the upgraded push to start feature. So let's get this thing on. There we go. So this has the Sync 3. It's a great infotainment system. I had the Sync 2 in my old truck, and they've really upgraded it quite a bit. Very similar to the to all the new Syncs that are in the Fords nowadays. You have this compartment up front in the dash, which is nice, and the visibility isn't that bad. We're gonna get the snow off here before we go on a drive. 2 USBs, so I feel like you always need more USBs with all the new vehicles nowadays. That you should have at least 3 up front, 2 or 3 cup holders, and it has a good quality. It feels good. I mean, it's not cheap by any means. Your 4-wheel drive system, traction, storage space isn't that bad. But all in all, it's comfy. It's a little tight, and don't get me wrong, it's not a full size, but it is roomy and something I wouldn't mind driving. This one does have cruise control. I'm not too sure if it's adaptive. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, we're just warming it up here. And it has heated seats. So a neat one is the air intake, stock air intake system. It goes through the vent and then right through here and then up into the air box. And there's seal all around there too as well. Keystone Adventure pointed that out to me. That is a neat little air system right there. I don't know, I mean, if I plug in my phone, and of course I'll have a Pro Clip like I normally do, but I don't know.
Now the big kicker,
yeah.
Does it have wireless charging? Because the Tacoma at the same price has wireless charging.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the cheaper models too.
I doubt this, unless, yeah, I feel like there should be space here, but it just has this right here. And it looks like we have auto start stop too. A lot of them have it now, is the auto start stop. A thing that bothers me is the lock unlock is up here. I feel like it should be down near here towards the where the windows are at too. But I wonder if this has a heated steering wheel. No, this trim level doesn't, but it still feels good. I mean, overall, it feels like when I drove an Escape here too. And powered mirrors. I feel like it needs a sunroof. The Lariats, I think the fully loaded Lariats I do. I mean, if this is 40 for a XLT, a Lariat's probably going to be almost 50. I'm guessing a price like that. And I got my Ram for 50 after incentives. I think this is a cool one though. I wonder if there's an airbag right below this.
I think it's above it because that panel would come flying out.
Oh, right here. It says
Yeah.
airbag too. The Ram does have that storage space.
See, now
right
what we
here.
need to do is we need to go review a Tacoma at the same price point,
We should, and then do that thing where it's like,
side by side.
yeah, and then be like, so this is. We should head over there.
Just drive this over there.
Pull it beside. Be like, so this is how I feel about that. How do you feel back there though, as far as space wise?
I got room. It's not extremely cramped yet, but again, at the mid-size truck, there's never so much room that you can just have a picnic back here.
Okay, here's our buddy. Talk a little bit more. I wonder if he wants to be in a video. If not, we can always edit it out later. On here, on the F-150, it was on the Sync 2. It always
Well, it's on
bothered
both,
me.
you know,
Is it
they-
on here too?
No. So on like the newer trucks, like yours, on the
Yeah.
higher trim levels, you're gonna have that because you have the massage.
Oh,
The
okay.
regular trucks. aren't
Well,
gonna
the
have
Sync
that.
2 was always glitchy, and I couldn't
It's
fix
horrible.
my lumbar.
You're like stuck. Like
Yeah, I'm like, and it's stuck like this at the time, and that's what I like about this one. It's just like really basic,
It's
and then you have
firm,
your
yeah.
manual, and you have a lot of space in the back there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Does it have sport mode? No.
No.
Okay.
Well, it's got the S mode. I don't know what it does, but
That's like their sport kind
that's
of.
their whatever sport means for these guys, you know.
Can I start going?
Yeah,
Right
let's
now.
go
Okay.
for it.
Cool.
So just the test drive route, just hit fire weed and come back around.
Gotcha.
So, you know, we go to the parking lot back there. So it's got a parking sensor that's got a little too cold, so we'll kill it. The
Okay.
front left one's getting weird.
This is nice. It's so little. I guess coming from a full size, it's just like it's nice and tight. Stay in this far right lane, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that bad. I had so many people ask me like, it sounds like an EcoBoost because people are like, does it sound like anything different? And this gallon gets like what, 20 miles a gallon or something?
20 and 24.
24, okay. Still beats a Hemi V8. I'm getting like 9 miles per gallon right now.
Yeah, I believe it, man. But it looks
They told me, oh, you'll get like 14 with the e-torque engine. And I'm like, well,
Dude, I always tell the customers the truth. I'm like, dude, and it's marketing, so they're gonna make it look a little.
Of
better
course
too,
it's like,
like it's probably 2 points.
but you
less
get a
than
Hemi
Evolution.
V8, of course it's gonna get.
You're not buying
even
that
more
for
than a
economy.
5.0.
That's like buying a 6.2 Raptor and wanting gas mileage. It's like, okay,
Or
well,
the new
wrong
GTs.
car. Yeah.
I'm not getting up gas mileage.
Okay, well,
I'm
buy
sure
a
they'll
Prius
probably
then,
do that.
buddy. It's miles per gallon, not miles per gallon.
It's a little rougher, but then again, it's not like the FX4 has the skid plates and the other shocks too.
Mhm.
But for what it is, man, this is like
No, and we're
It's
on a
nice.
this is a really bombed out road too. So typically this road kind of throws all the customers
the
off.
typical Alaska road. Well, this
Yeah,
one too.
and this
but-
one's one of the worst too. The ruts are horrible. The bumps in the road are probably
and
worse.
it's
One of the
not a
worst in
good
town.
that best of a day to drive, but
No, it's kind of this is a good
this is a good test for
testing
off road.
point for it. Yeah,
And we're in 4 high
Alaska
too.
all-wheel drive, Alaska four-wheel drive version. So.
This thing has a little pep to it, though. I mean,
No, it does. It definitely gets a
throttle. Yeah.
It feels like you're driving like an Edge Sport or something. A little ST.
And I'm not even sport mode. I still have that little bit of a pickup. It feels faster than what it is, but when you're in this small of a truck, you kind of want that.
Yeah, it's
Because I drove the Frontier for a little bit, and that little V6 up front, just felt like you're going like 80.
Yeah.
When you're going like 40.
Yeah.
So,
for sure. So
did we turn down
Yeah,
right
we'll
on
take
the
it
A?
right
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, even when we decked out that fully loaded Lariat, the
Mhm.
price that went up there, you can get a lot of options with these. Surprisingly, and it's
Yeah.
like the full F-150.
Like you can get a really, really nice Ranger for 45 grand. You know?
like and with you know, all the what you want: heated seats, heated steering wheel.
Well, I feel like, you know, for an XLT, this is everything I want. I'm not a big sunroof guy. I like heated seats. I wouldn't mind a heated steering wheel, but other than that, I don't think it really needs anything.
It has, you know, the sync. It has that, you know, if you can always upgrade the audio. You can always, you know, guys like us, you know, you want to upgrade too.
Yeah.
And when you buy something fully loaded, you're just like, man, I can't upgrade anything because I don't.
Yeah, you want to take out your B&O Play system.
I was showing this earlier, but I thought this was cool that can do these now.
Yeah.
The Ram does that, and that was a big selling point on me because the Sun's like that too.
Yeah.
Do you know if it does on the new F-150s? I've never been the 18th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big one for me too. I was like, these slide now. And when you look at the, you know, different options and features, it's like having that Ranger stamp right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I like how it's stamped on the back too. I just noticed that actually.
They do it all now. It's because that way people use their windshields. You know, they come to you guys for the windshields. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of customers always whining about getting OEM windshields versus aftermarket ones. It's like, do you really care? You really, really
I love
care?
that. This thing sticks. It's not that bad. It actually sticks really good. And because you have the smaller bed size, it's not a full size. It's like that shorter wheelbase. It's like a Scab Raptor. You know the super cab.
That's what I would want. Really. I'd want a super cab Raptor. They're just, you know, they're.
Instead of having the 4-door.
Well, that's the only way you can
have
get
the shorter
5.5.
wheelbase.
That's the only way you can get a 5.5 box on an extended cab.
Really?
That's
Okay.
only through the Raptor. There's
Turn
no
right
other-
up here, right?
Yeah, there's no other configuration you can get that. The problem is everybody else wants the Super Crew, so I feel like for me to get one, I would need to get the one I don't want. You know, I don't have kids or anything. I'm in the back seat. I just want that shorter wheelbase for if I ever off-road.
And it gives you kind of that more sporty feel. All the guys I know that use it for like the sporty feel.
The real guys running them are using the Super Cabs.
Yeah, always use the super cabs. You see that red one I posted up a little
All
bit
the color
ago?
match?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's been working on that for a while now.
What do you think about that one that burned down a couple weeks ago?
A lot of them are burning down lately, and
Was it an auto start problem, right?
a lot of Ford guys are like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're asking me, you know, "Do you know anything about this?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like, "It's probably a good idea you got out of a Ford." I'm like, "Well, not that. It's just there could be a lot of issues."
There's
here.
no actual, you know, safety recall in place.
Can I drive in the parking lot here?
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah, you're good. Just go back to our lot, like behind the.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
The traction control's good too. I like how peppy it is though. It's just like. It sticks, and it's not too low either for like a mid-size truck. Like the other mid-size trucks I've driven before, they feel too low to the ground. But this one actually it holds good, and the steering's really tight too. And for a 4-cylinder, you can't really have that many exhaust options, but you don't get this to have it ripping up and, you know,
Yeah, no, I think it sounds
screaming.
fun. I wonder if it would sound like a Focus ST with some loud pipes.
And I heard like when we popped the hood and listened to the engine, it didn't sound that bad honestly either.
Oh, really?
Are we over back here?
Yeah, you can go play around in this parking lot back here if you want to. This is where I kind of do my thing usually.
Actually, I would love to film if you could just like drive it around. We'd be outside filming it if you want to drive it.
Okay.
Because you're a better driver than I am. Come from a Focus RS.
Yeah.
Here, we'll hop out real quick and then you drive it a little bit, and then we can have some footage of it just driving around and
Doing whatever.
It looks sharp. I love how like that's that's a good shot, man. It looks really sharp though.